this is now the second phase of our recovery. The first phase was about putting money in people's pockets. So that was through the disaster recovery payments, making sure that people have the dignity and respect they deserve. But then the initial tranches, and listening to farmers today, a dairy farmer, around the $75,000 grants that we're looking to put out for those farmers that need to help with the recovery, and small businesses yesterday, $50,000 to help them in the recovery, and interest-free, repayment-free loans to get their cash flow up and going. That's the initial tranches we're looking at, and in fact there'll be further announcements for South Australia as we continue to work through, as we did with Victoria in the clean-up, in helping making sure that the clean-up costs are shared between state and federal government, so that more money goes into households and goes into small businesses in these clean-ups. But the insurance companies don't take advantage of that. We're saying to them, don't be tricky with this. This isn't for them, it's for the people who have been impacted, and if you do, we will square up with you. The Treasurer's going to make sure that we'll go after you. We've all got a responsibility. There's been an outpouring of support from Australians in supporting our fellow Australians who have done it tough through this. Everyone has put the shoulder to the wheel, and it's time the insurance companies do also. But we also want to make sure that from here on in, that our recovery is locally led, not Canberra-led. This is not just about rebuilding the infrastructure that's needed that the council will obviously tell me about today, but this is about, more important, rebuilding the lives of those Australians that have been impacted. And that is a holistic approach, whether it be through mental health, through education, but above all, it'll be about building back better. Building for the future, making sure that we are more resilient for future disasters, as they will come. But we need to be proud of the men and women that have put their lives on the line, that have saved countless lives and countless homes. And tragically, while we've lost 28 Australians, 4 of those who are volunteers prepared to give the ultimate sacrifice to their community and their nation, we have done an amazing job in staring down this disaster. And it's now about the recovery and being positive about the future. Our initial investment of $2 billion on top of the initial disaster recovery payments, and then also on top of what the Australian Defence Force means that the Australian Federal Government is committed, and we now want to make sure that there is a coordinated approach between all levels, federal, state and local, but also charities. There is a responsibility now, and Andrew Colvin's not with me today. He's in Canberra making sure that we finalise our approach with charities to ensure that there is bang for buck for those Australians that have donated to them, that we coordinate between all levels of government, that no one falls through the cracks. We'll be holding to account our own selves in making sure our payments get out, but we'll also be saying to the states we expect to see transparencies and KPIs, for want of a better term, for them getting the money that we're giving them to deliver through these programs, because speed is important. Getting the rebuilding of these communities and these lives is so important, and that's about getting money out there, but also getting boots on the ground, particularly around mental health.